All right. All right. So somebody asked on the last video if we could just go over basic patching signal flow. So we've got, this is a greenback cab. This is like cab 1. And then this is a vintage 30 cab, cab 2. And then Vox is, I guess, what we would consider 3. And then deluxe reverb is what you consider 4. You'll see it's the same thing on every setup, 57, 421. And that can be switched around, but just for now, for getting a vibe going, we're doing it. So, and 57 is always, I always use it the first. And that's the thing I find with production, especially if you work with another person in the studio, is protocol. Whatever you want to do, just be consistent, right? So it's always, the 57 is always first. So it's 57, 421, 57, meaning this is 1, 2, this is 3, 4, this is 5, 6, this is 7, 8. There's P-touch labels on every cable. You can see. I don't want to touch anything, but there's 2. I don't know if you can see it, but it's 2. Yeah. Okay. And now they come down here and they go in groups. So we've got 1 and 2 is in 1 and 2 in the breakout box. And then I've got them here, and they're actually like connected, you know, with a little zip tie, and then that's 5, 6, and this is 7, 8. And then this would be 3, 4, which is what we're going to use today. So we'll take 3, 4, and let's just say we put it in 3, 4 here. Now it's patched right into the TGs. Oh my God, I have incoming call. Oh my God. I don't know if I'm still recording. It's like, WhatsApp. Look at that incoming call. That's my friend Marco.
As long as you have the square there, it's recording.
You think so? Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, I'm going to call Marco back. Marco. Good guy. So that's it. 1, 2, 3, 4. And they're just sequential. So it's 57, 421 is 1, 2. 57, 421, 3, 4. Greenback. Then there's 30. And then you come in here. Those 2 cabinets come out here. So you'll see I've got cab 1 and then cab 2. We're going to put cab 2 into rec. So this is my big amp switcher or my big cab switcher. Like Pete Thorne has the amp Pete, I have these cables made for me by Gepco. So I've got rectifier, Billy, which is the Ocean mod, RV50, which is rocker verb, and JMP, which is the stock vintage Marshall. That's it. So these are how they go in. And then I'm running everything here. You back up so I can maybe see a little light. I got this thing. This is really nice. This is the radial headlight. And it's like, you know, it's really nice. It's got 4 inputs or 4 outputs. I don't know how you call it, I guess. Yeah, output 1, 2, 3, and 4. There's phase flip and there's ground lift. The ground lift is really important when you're multi-amping. And the whole guitar rig, which is pedals, Strymons, Eventides, all come out to, well, where does it come out to? Yeah, it goes out to the input. And then output, I've got output 2 is the main, which is this cable. And then output 3 is the AC30. And then 4 is the deluxe reverb. And I try to keep everything sequential as best as possible. Now, the breakout box out there, I don't know what else, we always called it a breakout box, where you patch the mics in. It comes out here. This is 16 TTs. This is the way we had it originally made through Gepco. They custom made this for me. It was expensive. I want to say this thing was like $700, but something like that. And then I've got, you'll see, 1 is into 1, 2 is into 2, 3 is into 3. So 1 and 2 go into 1 and 2, which are the Brent Avrils. And then 3 and 4 go in here into 3 and 4, which is the TG. And then you'll see it. So it's 3, 4, 5, 6 is the Cappies, and then 7, 8 is the red dot Cappies. And they go in perfect order. So every amp would be, assigned right into its pair. But then you can switch it around and you can plug, the mics into a different pair. Hey, what's up?
How's it going?
It's going good. But, Yeah, so that's how you do it. And then I've got here, these are TT to XLR, which are going into the Allen and Heath. Seems like a lot of stuff. It's really clean, and it's not a lot of stuff. I mean, I guess it seems like it, but that's it. So I've got 1 and 2 is right now going into 3 and 4. So you can set it up however you want it. So these first 8 tracks, these first 8 tracks are the eight cables here. So usually I do them sequentially just so it's easier to deal with. But there it is. And then what you do is whatever I pan left will come out fader 1. And whatever I pan right will come out fader 2. So let's say I've got, check it out. I've got, these are the 2 coming out from the, let's say the Brent Averill. Let's say the Marshall's in that. I've got them panned left. And then I got my master volume left, and left will then come out to a patch here, which is now patched into one of the Burl. Okay? It's hard to explain. It's not that complicated. But now this is my 57 and this is my 421, so I commit my blend. I want it more bangy and like, I want it more, you go like that. Or right now I've just been doing everything straight up the middle because we're just testing. The other thing is we made some tests and there was a slight EQ curve that helped the malting. And the last malting test that we did the other day, it sounded better through the Allen and Heath, didn't it? Wasn't that weird? Than if I took the 2 of them straight out to Pro Tools. So there it is. And then I've got the pad in and the gain is off here. So I'm just using this as like a, this just, it's not adding any mojo because we've got all the mojo here, but I could EQ if I want, but I only just did, like I said, that little mild EQ just to compensate for what the Allen and Heath was adding, which it was shaving a touch of top and it was adding a little like, so we just took a little top off or we added a little top and we took a little, it was losing top and gaining bottom. So I just compensated it. And that's it. And then those left and right. So let's say I had these 2 here, and then let's say this is the TG left and right. That would be this. And then that would become fader for amp 1, fader for amp 2, right? And then they come out here. You'll see there's A and H. You can see it underneath that. What the heck? Where am I? Oh, there you go. A and H, Allen and Heath. So this is left. And then this is right. Oh no, this is left and this is right. I hurt my back. This is so hard to do. And then that's it. And then this is left. This is input 1 and 2 for the Burl B2. But then I've got the GML here and the distressors at 1176 and that's the 160A. So I can then patch in. So the way I've been doing it is coming out of this. Well, this is what I did last night. I came out of this. I patched here into the GML. Then I came out of the GML and I went into distressor 1. And then I came out of distressor 1 and I went into the left, channel 1 in the Burl B30, B2. And I double tracked it. I did the same thing twice and this is what we got. That was anticlimactic. It's like Thor Ragnarok. When the dude, he's hanging on the thing and the monster's there. Yeah. And he's like, and he goes behind him like he's going to grab, like he's reaching for the hammer. And he's like, because that's what heroes do. And nothing happens. And he's like, I messed up the timing on that. Because that's what, it's like, listen to this amazing sound. Whoa! Anyway, sorry that. So here's the sound. There it is. Marshall left, Marshall right. And that's the way it's set up. So if you don't totally understand it, don't worry about it. It may not matter ever if you understand it, or it may. You can always, comment or message me or whatever. The other thing we did was we took the tuner out of here because somebody had commented, like, they were like, dude, you have that GML right above the Avid converter. He's like, aren't you afraid of like heat? And I was like, okay. And I went back there and this thing felt like a frying pan. I was like, uh-oh, okay. So we lowered everything, took the tuner out, and then gave ourselves some gap. Kind of doesn't look quite as cool. I'm used to it, but it's definitely healthier. And then we turn the heat off here. I don't like the heat back there. Sometimes you just turn it on a little bit when you get in. So that's the whole deal. And that's the whole deal. Yeah. Amazing. So there's the tuner. And then there's the Bento Frederenstein. Oh my God, what a name. That has the two Afexes, which are running the computer volume. So now, like when we play iTunes or Spotify, it's slamming. And that's what's important, right? Because we need it to be slamming.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, so now we're going to move on to the video, and we're going to turn this, and we're going to see if we can add a rectifier or an orange or something. We're going to have some fun. Peace. All right, so I shot that little video on my phone, going over the way it's set up. If you guys are confused in any way, you can hit me up. But, and also if I'm doing a lot of grimacing and wincing, like
I'm poking him with the stick in the back.
Well, no, it's not because of that. He's delusional. It's because I hurt my back. Yeah, that's just, oh man. But we just got to keep trucking, man. Right? All right, so what we're going to do today is, now that we've got our sound from our video from the other day, from yesterday, with the Marshall, we're going to try to blend some stuff. Boom. So, we were going Marshall between that TG and the Brent Averill, and I got that sounding nice. I'm not sure. Let's listen to the Vintage 30. And again, I think what I've done, the Brent Averill sounding better. Everything's sounding better. I ended up going 300 on both of those, whatever the impedance to ohmage. It's a little heavier, a little darker. I just like the way it sounded. So the TG is at 300. Yeah. And the Brent Averill 1073 is at 300. So here we go. So here is, what is this? This is the Vintage 30 cap. So now we're going to kind of hear what we like on the Vintage 30. Though keep in mind, this is not with the rectifier. This today will be with the rectifier, but we can hear it. So here's Vintage 30 with Brent Averill. TG. Cappy. Red dot. Cappy. All right, so Cappy and red dot. Let's start with the Cappy, and if we want it brighter, we can go to the red dot.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's do this. Plug the greenback cab into the TG.
So 1 and 2 into
3 and 4, and then the Cappy, which is whatever. Then the next cabinet into the Cappy.
3 and 4 and 5 and 6.
Yeah, you just exactly. Exactly. So if you want like super organized videos where it's all set up and slick, you'll hate these videos. But these are not product sales videos. These are just learning. I'm learning. We're learning. Having some fun videos. Okay. So let's get rid of this. And now what we're going to do is whoa, there we are. Hey, how we doing? Let's not use that. Let's go here. James Lugo music. Around the world in 30 days.
20
Oh,
days.
you know what I wanted to do? I wanted to bounce out the stems of everything mixed, the drums, the bass. I didn't. And so it's the same thing. It's not mixed. All right. So what we're going to do here is we're going to take this and we're going to just, let's just make it inactive and let's just get it out of here. Just throw it down here. It's out of the way. And now we're going to come here Oh man, my back hurts. This is it. This is what the last month has been moving towards. What we're about to do right now. Man, my back hurts so bad, dog. It's like I can barely. It's like breathing hurts. All right, so this is guitar 1 and 2.
You want me to punch you in the arm so you forget about it?
No, I don't want you to do that. So here is 1 and 2. It's 3 tracks each. So if we come here and we look at it, we'll make this big so y'all can see it, so I can see it. And let's get rid of that green. Let's make it like something dynamic. There you go. So these light blue guys are the guitars. So we got guitar 1A, guitar 1B, guitar 1DI. So A will be
The 57.
No. We're multing now.
Oh, yeah.
No. A will be cab 1.
Yeah.
It'll be greenback, which will be Marshall. B, and remember, this isn't guitar 1, guitar 2. These aren't separate. This is one performance. Guitar B will be the rectifier, the vintage 30 cab, or the orange. We're going to have some fun with it. And then 3 will be a DI that I'm going to record. So now if we do this, and we'll just kill the volume for right now. So let's try. That's it. So we'll try plugging in the second cab, the second amp through the left side of the blue sky. Everything's in. Yep. Let's get a little of this guy going on, because we're back in C sharp. Playing guitar in hoodies. It's just so cold here.
Meanwhile, I'm in a short sleeve.
Are you? Are you like, you got a wife beater on? What's going on?
No, it's not a
One
wife
of your-
beater.
Oh, yeah, like a good cool shirt. All right.
I mean, it's got an airplane.
Whoa, listen to that. All the effects. All the Strymon stuff. Yeah, that is a cool. Is that Goodyear? Yeah, I used to live right where the blimp was. Wait a second. Why was I hearing sound? Oh, I'm hearing the. Why was I just hearing sound? I must have been hearing the DI. Oh, that's what it was. But how could I have been hearing the DI? Why was I thought I could have swore I was hearing. All right, I don't know. All right. Anyway, there we go. Let's tune. Because tuning is a component. Friends don't let friends.
Because Gibsons are always in tune.
Friends don't let friends have their B string sharp. I never hand this to anybody that comes in to track at the studio. Yeah, there's that DI. Can you just mute those 1 second? Or stand by them? Let me just hear what's going on. Yeah, there you go. So there's our DI. So, yeah, you can turn it back on. I was on the bridge pickup. I was wondering, why does it sound so... Ooh. All right. There we go. Hey, there's my guitar sound. The hardest thing about playing guitar now is holding the pick. Be nice to your back and neck. Keep the head banging to a minimum. All right, so here we go. Let's try it. So we've got... Oh, we haven't turned the purple on because we were switching the preamps around. Turn the purple on. Make sure the purple, meaning the 500 series rack. Make sure you're not in record mode. And now what we're going to do is we're going to come out of the Allen and Heath left, and we're going to go into the right side of the GML. We're we're going to come out of the right side of the GML, and we're going to go into distressor 2, and then we're going to go out distressor 2, and you're going to go into 2 here. In a perfect world,
We almost need a patch bay camera.
I know. Well, we have that. We have that other camera.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we're cool. All right, you're going to have to back up.
Yeah.
All right. So we're using TG for the Marshall, right? I think that's what we plugged in, right? Let's just plug these all into their...
Wait. Yeah.
Yeah, now you get to use your noggin,
That's
right?
TG and Cappy.
Yeah. Here's one. We'll plug in one here, which is the Neve, which we're not going to use right now. But we can switch these out. Here's 5 and 6. Just give us a second, guys. I was going to do this earlier this morning, but, you know, I've been trying to balance my life better and spend more time with my kids. So I got up, did my little morning routine, my meditation, all my schnookums, and then we sat and we watched How It's Made. I love that show. They love that show. You know, we watched how they made drumsticks, like clay pipe for like drainage. Really nice. All right, so okay. So, I've got no 3 and 4. Okay, 3 and 4 is in. All right, so check it out. 3 and 4 should be 1 and 2 on the cables. Is it? 1 and 2. Cable 1, 2 should be in. Oh wait. Oh yeah. No, it's on. It should be on. Is it right? Okay, yeah, let's fire up a little Marshall.
3 and 4. 3 and 4 is into 5 and 6.
It's like Einhorn is Finkel, Finkel is Einhorn. Okay, so why do I not hear any sound? Let me make sure I didn't botch this up. See, I'm not getting it here. Okay. Something's wrong. Oh wait, well let me turn this. Now why am I getting no? Oh, the Marshall's not on. Why the hell is the Marshall not on? Oh! There, I can see it already lighting up. There we go. Okay, we're cool, we're cool. Operator error, that was without a doubt Will's fault. No, it wasn't. Oh, man, my back hurts. Okay, so. And we were doing Decimator and OCD, right? Now, that is the sound from last night. That's the 800 through the GML, through the distressor. Yeah, just gonna have to, right? So there it is. And now we'll kill the Marshall. Now this is Mesa. It's Mesa. We'll go. Let's set the EQ to to 0. Let's 0 the EQ. Weird, huh? So crazy with this thing here.
And do you have the EQ in the effects loop?
No, we went through it.
Yeah.
No, we're going out of the out and heath into the EQ, out of the EQ into the distressor. No, it's not.
I mean the other EQ.
Oh yeah. There's an MXR 10 band cutting mids out of the rectum fryer. Oh my God, my back hurts! Now we go in with the GML. Here's the kind of the Achilles heel of my whole deal here is that I can hear the cab. So it is what it is. There's nothing I can do about it. So it's like I got to EQ, get an idea what I think I like, maybe listen to it because I have to record and listen back so that it's not. That's just the way it's got to be.
That adds a lot of low end.
Right, because coming through the walls is like. Boom, boom, boom. Similar EQ that I just did on this. Yeah, just cut a little 600, just a touch. I don't know, not much. We'll cut a little bit of this low. All right, it's got that shelf on it. Yeah, just like that. That's it. Just a little bit. So they're kind of paralleled right now, which so annoying. So the DI is dead. It's off. Yeah, that's not bad. It's not. Yeah, I probably wouldn't cut out those lows though. See, I'd rather not overcook the lows, just because I'm just gonna ease up on all this because I don't know what I want. Yeah, I would rather undercook it and then throw. Because I'll EQ it when I mix it. Let's see. Oh, turn on the Marshall. Let's see now if the polarity is the same, because certain amps, the initial transient will go down, some will go up. Marshalls and oranges are usually different. They're usually different. And now we'll make this really big. And you can even see the DI. So now we come here. Yeah, they're both going up. The DI is reversed. So now I can come up here and I can set this to samples. This will tell me how far ahead that DI is. So does that say 86? I can't see that. I think it says 86. You see it?
Yeah.
86. Okay. So then I could come up here. And then I could go time adjuster. I could set this to 86 and flip the phase. And in theory, that's going to be pretty dang good. So we're going to leave it like that. But the main thing right now is those amps. The polarity is good, meaning they both go up. This goes down, but we just flipped it. All right, let's record a second of this and see what happens. Oh. And again, with this kind of stuff, why did I lose? Oh, because I went samples. Hold on. And one of these things too is like you just don't know until you get there what's going on. You don't know if it's going to be cool or not. So this is all 3 tracks, 2 amps, and a DI, which the DI is on 0. You're not going to hear it. This is probably gonna be the last video for at least a few days. Man, my back hurts and I gotta get cracking, man. I got stuff to deliver tomorrow. This week's big week. Gotta get it together, man. We gotta get our days in the book because we gotta get editing the page, man. All right. So here is guitar 1 is Marshall. Guitar 2, guitar 1A is Marshall. 1B is Mesa. And 1DI is DI. DI is off. Turn this down just a hair. Center panned. Phase and polarity are good. Let's just see how it sounds. You ready to do this?
Yep.
My back hurts, dog. Yeah, wow, that's crazy. Set this back to normal so I can see the waveform. Yeah, there you go. Okay, so what do you think? Good or bad? We don't know yet because it's so loud in here. I got all the amps going. And like I've talked about, let me get rid of this group. Like I've talked about in videos. So for me, I don't traditionally have the amps both at the same level. There's usually like one that's more dominant. I find that that's a better way to keep rid of clashing, because no matter what I do with EQ, phase, this, that, amps don't always play perfectly well together. So if you go like this, they play better. Same thing with mics. Like right now, everything's on unity gain at 0, but sometimes it's better to tuck one down. If you want it more mid-rangey, more focused, you'd go more. Is that thing running? Let me just make sure. Yeah. All right. If you want more focus, maybe 57. If you want more bangy, more 421, or whatever. If you want the 57, brighter, bring it in closer to the center dust cap. You want it darker, move it out. If you want it more soft and boomy or warm, you can use a ribbon mic or whatever you want. Right now we're just simple because we're just trying to figure it out. So this here is Marshall, right? So here is Mesa. Okay, and then here is Marshall. See, so now the thing is, I don't like the Marshall now as much with the Mesa playing, because you're hearing it. It's bleeding. You can hear that right there. This is what I was afraid of, getting rid of the tent, because if I come here. If I come here, make active. If I come here and I kill these, this is the Marshall from yesterday. Just the 2 mics on it. That's still a little squirrely. There's too much top end on the EQ. See, now that I have fresh ears too. And here's today's Marshall. Why is that so loud? Yeah, it was down. It was higher. That was dramatic, though. Here's today's Marshall. And yesterday. Yeah, I mean, it's a little bit better without the second amp. It's really that simple. So, yeah, that's just the way it is, man. Because I don't have a tent in there. The room is like 150 square feet. I've got a pad between them, but unless I tent one off, I don't know. All right, so this is a kind of second thought, disclaimer, revamp. I got to figure something out. Oh man, I don't know what to do. I've got to build some sort of a tent on one of these cabs. That's what I'm going to work on right now. I may pull the AC30 out and just build a little tent here and be done with it, and just put some guitars up in the ceiling up here, and just that's it. That's see, that's what I'm thinking is keep this, take this AC30, take it out of the case again, put it back in here. Oh, God. Ah! All right. I'm not done. One more video coming, and then it's going to be perfect, man.